Hi, thank you for joining me for some more number and measure award revision, level 1. Today we're going to have a look at money and bills. So first of all, we've got a typical question where someone is going shopping, they've got a £20 note, we get a list of what's bought, and we're asked how much change we should get. So a couple of things that I would do here is firstly, read the question carefully. We might want to highlight some of the key information. So pays for £20, buys 2 bars of chocolate, 79p each, 4 cakes, £1.99 each, a bottle, so that's 1 bottle of juice, £2.99 each, and it's asking how much change should James get. So the key thing I think in this question is the fact that we've got one of the values here is in pence, but the others are in pounds. So what I'm tempted to do is to think of 79p is the same as saying 0.79 pounds. So if you're not sure how to make that conversion, what we're doing is we're dividing by 100. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to treat this question like a calculator paper question, because I think that's typically what this would come up on. So going from this question now, what I'm going to start with is I'm going to do 2 multiplied by 79p, or 0.79 pounds. So what I'll definitely do is type this into a calculator. So even if you think you can do it without a calculator, just type it in. You don't get extra marks for doing it without. I often talk to my students about don't be a hero. Okay, so that's £1.58, and I might even put some annotations here, CB for chocolate bar, so I know what I've done. So next I'm going to do 4 cakes, so that's 4 lots of £1.99 each. And again, even if you think you can do that, just type it in, just make sure, no need to rush. So I get £7.96. And then finally I've got my bottle of juice, so J for juice, and I've got 1 bottle, and that's costing me £2.99. So that is gonna be £2.99. So my next step is to find the total amount that I need to pay, or James needs to pay. So let's add these together. So again, I don't need to do anything fancy, I'm just going to type these into the calculator. So I've got £1.58, I've got £7.96, and I've got £2.99. So overall I make that £12.53. Okay, now that's the total cost. Okay, that's the total that the bill will be, but it's asking how much change we'll get. So to find the total amount of change, I'm going to do 20, take away my £12.53, and again just type it in, don't be a hero, and I get an answer for £7.47, and that's going to be the change that James gets. So let's have a look through this next question. So we've got a gas bill for Sarah, and we have the number of units used May the 1st, the number of units on April the 1st. We know that the cost of gas is 17p per unit, and we know that the monthly charge is £19.99, and it wants us to work out the cost of Sarah's gas bill. So when we're doing questions like this, one thing to think about is how many units have been used and how we'd work it out. So let's imagine we've bought a car. So the car, when we buy it, has done 55,420 miles. A week later it's done 55,650 miles. So if I want to work out how many miles I've driven in that time, I would do a subtraction. I can see I've got 230 miles that I've driven in that time. And that's what's happening with the number of units here. So we're not saying we've used 2,874 units in April and 2,981 units in May. We're just saying that's what the reading is on the gas meter. So to find out how many units have actually been used in that month, we need to do a subtraction. So what I'm going to do, again, calculator paper, let's just type this in, don't be a hero. So 2981 subtract 2874, and that gives me 107. So in that month, Sarah has used 107 units of electricity. Sorry, of gas. So we've got 107 units, and it's 17p a unit, but I'm going to write 17p in pounds, so that's 0.17. So let's do that multiplication. And again, using the calculator, So looks to me like this is £18 and 19 pence, and that's the cost for the energy used. However, there's also a standing charge or monthly charge. So just for having the gas supply connected, Sarah is also paying £19 and 99 pence per month. So this is for the units and this is the monthly charge, and then we're going to add them together to find the total cost. Okay, so I'm going to add on £19.99, and that gives me a total of £38 and 18 pence. Okay, so that's my answer. That is the cost of Sarah's bill for that month. Let's have a look at this question. So Drew buys 5 apples for 68 pence each. Estimate the total cost for all 5 apples. Now, when I read that question, one of those words stands out for me more than any of the others, and that word is estimate. Okay, so that's the key to this question. It's about estimation. Now, what often people try to do in this question is they would do 5 times 68. So let's say it's non-calculated potentially. They'd work that out, and then they'd see which of the answers is closest. But actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to round that 68 pence. So in this particular case, I'm going to say that roughly speaking, each of those apples cost 70 pence. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do 5 times 70 pence. So 5 times 7 is 35. So 5 multiplied by 70 is 350, and that would be in pence. So 350 pence is £3.50. So my estimate is £3.50. So I'm going to select D as my answer for that one. Okay, thank you very much for watching and listening. Good luck.